Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Grace from Diamond Paint with Grace, and if this is your first time stumbling on my channel, I would love for you to stumble, stay and subscribe and join me in what I hope you will find to be an enjoyable video. What you're seeing here is a snippet of a video that I have recorded once before of a diamond painting that I had done of my mum and my dad. And you can see here it's a 70 by 90. It is a diamond painting channel, so I thought, why not start with something that was fitting. And as we start to zoom out here, you'll see that that is there my father, my late father, and my mum. And I had this painting done, or I did it, I should say, and oh my goodness, it was such a delight to work on, and wanted to present it to my parents as a Christmas gift, which I did 2 years ago. And I was so very lucky that I captured the moment that they opened it, which you're about to see here. Unfortunately, I took the video, the audio out. But that's my dad there. He's a lot older here. From when that photo was taken, and I took the audio, the original audio out, because there was a lot of background chitter-chatter from my grandparents going on and everything. But I thought I was searching through my catalogue of videos and photos, and I thought, well, this was the moment they actually unwrapped the painting, and my dad was in absolute awe. Sadly, I didn't capture everything that he said, but will you now join me as I speak about my late father who passed away, and I read to you the eulogy as you enjoy perhaps some of the photos of my father and his lifetime. So this is actually what I read out at the church at my dad's funeral. Dad, from as young as I can remember, your words to me were always, Grace, you're the oldest. You must always look after everyone. You are responsible for them. These are the words I grew up with, to look after my younger sister and brothers. And so that is what I did, and to this day continue to do so. My dad was so much to so many, but to me he was always Dad. He was always someone I could count on. Yes, he was stubborn, and wow, he always had to be right, even though everyone else around him could see he was wrong. Those who knew him well knew he refused to lose an argument. It was his stubbornness and tenacity that made him a man who was never afraid to try a new adventure. He lived by that motto. He always used to say to me, Grace, at least when I'm gone, people will always remember that I was never afraid to try. Dad was fearless when it came to exploring new ideas. From aircraft mechanic to building a mixed business, working a vineyard, delicatessen shop and 2 pizza shops, Dad was always seeking the next challenge and giving it everything he had to make it work. He was a visionary. He was one to never give up despite the odds. You taught me well, Dad, and these are the life lessons I have lived by and also taught your grandsons too. Right by his side, sharing these adventures for 52 years, was my mum, his adoring wife. They faced many challenges, but they faced them together, and when the chips were down, they pulled it together, picked themselves up and kept going. 52 years of marriage and working together, something to be inspired by and admired. Dad was never one to show great public affection, but however, he always did show such special romantic gestures for my mum. Each Mother's Day and birthday, he would have a huge bouquet of flowers delivered to her and managed to organise a surprise 60th birthday for her. Such special moments. I have a lifetime of memories, 50 years worth to be exact. Too many to be shared here today. So here are just a few. Fondly, I remember my dad teaching me to drive when I was only 13, posing for a graduation photo at the shop, walking me down the aisle as a bride, holding his grandsons for the first time when they were babies. Just a few weeks ago, he was smiling with such pride when Noah told him he got his license and Gabriel hadn't gotten into his TAFE course. So many memories. The loss of his son, my brother Anthony, changed us all forever, and both Mum and Dad were broken as we all were. Despite the heartache, he carried on. Retirement was never an option, and to the very end, he kept working at the shop with Gregory and Mum. His work ethic was another thing I inherited, not only from Dad, but Mum also. Words will never be enough to express the gratitude I have for all that you did. Instead, I shall express it by living the way you taught me. What I am reading to you now, all, is the hardest piece of writing I have ever written, and I will simply finish with this. Dad, as you lay and took your final breaths, I held your hand and made a promise. Just like you taught me as a little girl all those years ago, I will continue to do what you asked. I promise I will look after them. Sleep, Papa. Go with the angels and be united with Anthony once again. Dorme, Papa. Vai con gli angeli. Riuniti con Anthony un'altra volta. Baci sempre. Vostra figlia Grace. Papa, I will always love you. Sleep with the angels and know that you are near my heart today, tomorrow, and forever.